What's up, guys? It's Casey Zilgelman, aka the fourth Sanderson sister, coming at you with a Hocus Pocus 2 review video, as in, we're reviewing everything we know up to this point in time. As you might be able to notice, your girl's got a new setup, because she got a new webcam. I'm in HD, baby! And, a much wider screen. You can actually see my bed, so I stuck the girls back there so you could see them. I've been trying to move my editing equipment to the new laptop, which I'll just go on and show you. It's right here. Everything else is loaded onto it, except my editing equipment. So we are still on the old one. I'm hoping by the end of the week I'll have my external hard drive that I can plug my software into and get it on the new laptop, and then we'll be completely off of this old computer. It has served us well. Give it a quick round of applause. It's about to go into retirement. So yeah, anyway, circling back. We are here talking about what we know about Hocus Pocus 2 up to this point. And I'm going to try to not... If y'all want detail on everything, go watch the videos. I'll probably be plugging a ton of them throughout the course of this upload. But I'll go over what I know, what I think, as briefly as possible, because we got a lot to talk about. So yes, up to this point, we know the Sanderson sisters are coming back, and they're being played by Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Kathy Najimy, because I've been showing those photos everywhere, and I feel like a proud parent. I'm so excited to have them coming back. We know that, it's still filming. They thought they were going to finish at Christmas, but no, they are still filming. Don't know when that's going to wrap. I'm keeping my eyes out. We know the cast list for the most part, so let me go ahead and pull up my IMDb reference sheet here to the whiteboard. Okay, whew. Obviously we know who the Sanderson sisters are being played by. The character Becca is being played by Whitney Peak. Izzy is being played by Belissa Escobedo. Oh boy, I hope I said that right. Cassie is being played by Lilia Buckingham. They don't have these in any particular order, which is a bit of a strain. The character of Sam, we don't know who that is played by Froy Gutierrez. The character Lucas is played by Dan Finnerty. Don't know who that is. Mayor Trask, who I have my suspicions about, is played by Tony Hale. Doug Jones, you golden boy's coming back as Billy Butcherson. We're really excited to see him again. The young Sanderson sisters are being played by Taylor Henderson as Winnie, Nina Kitchen, who has been on the comment sections a few videos ago. Hope you're still watching and enjoying. Nina Kitchen is playing young Mary Sanderson, and Juju Brenner is playing young Sarah Sanderson. And then we have a lot of uncredited people for just extras work. But we still don't, well, they don't have a list of who Sam Richardson or Hannah Waddingham is playing yet. However, I think we can gather from the photos. I'll probably try to pop one up right here if editing Casey can find it again. Of Sam Richardson, who is more than likely playing Giles, the magic shop owner. Hannah Waddingham, I don't know where she fits into all this. There is a character called Luann who is supposed to be Becca's stepmother that she doesn't have a great relationship with. She was mentioned a while back. We haven't heard anything about her. I'm thinking that might be who Hannah is playing, just because that character hasn't been credited yet, nor has her role been revealed yet. It kind of fits. I also think she could be, several of you think, she could be playing Mama Sanderson in the flashback at the beginning of the movie. We don't know that yet either. Again, we don't know who she's playing yet. I know Screen Rant just came out with a theory that there's going to be a new villain in Hocus Pocus 2, and they think it's going to be the fourth Sanderson sister, because for some reason they think the hero in that crappy book's going to be a villain in this. I just can't see it. I'm sorry, Screen Rant. I love you. I love your pitch meetings so much. Still waiting on that Hocus Pocus one, by the way. But I just don't see it. I don't see it working, and I don't see it happening. I have my own theory on who I think the secret villain is going to be in this movie, as you guys know, because I can't let it go, and I've been talking about it since the idea hit me. Which brings me to the next part. Tony Hale is playing Mayor Trask, but he's also playing a second character in the flashback who is, as he described it, a kind of evil reverend. You're either an evil reverend or you're not. There is no in between here. You can't be playing both sides of that. So I'm thinking your boy Mayor Trask is the bad guy. I really, really think he's gonna be the villain. I really do believe this. I'm probably wrong. I've been wrong before, but let's review, shall we? I called that we were getting a flashback to the Sanderson sisters as children, and then that was confirmed. Just throwing that out there. I called it. So, I have also been right before, and my instincts are just really zeroing in on this dude. I really think he's going to be a problem. Plus, they wouldn't actually give his character a name if he wasn't going to play some sort of role in this. I just have my suspicions. I really, truly think that he's going to be the bad guy. If you want my whole rundown on that, click on this thing right here. I hope we remembered to link the cast list one, too. I'm sure Editing Casey's popping up a subtitle right now going, duh, I took care of it. Okay, so that's what we know about those two things right now, plus my theory that Mayor Trask is going to be the bad guy. We've gotten to take our first look at the Sanderson sisters. They all look great. Pictures popping up right here. Everybody looks beautiful. I don't give a crap what everybody says about their costumes looking cheap, because they don't. They look amazing. If you can hear that tapping, I'm just furiously trying to get to the picture in my 4,000 photo file folder. Good God, I need to delete some of this crap just so I can see what I'm doing. Alright. There it is. They don't look cheap. They look good. They look good. They look good. I'm so excited. Okay. Moving on. So we know that the logo's got some interesting symbolism in the O and the C. The O in Hocus, the C in Pocus. We've got a swirly thing in the O for Hocus. I'm thinking, because it's the whole dark flame candle thing, it's not a black flame candle this time, it's a dark flame candle, because that's so different. Come on, guys. Y'all could have done a little better than that. But it's alright. I'm withholding judgment. But really. I'm thinking smoke swirl, or again, some sort of stone that they're going to be after. I don't think it's going to be the stone from the book. I really don't. Because this is an original story. They're not going off the book. They are not going off the book. I really wish people would understand that. They aren't. Please listen to me when I say they are not going off the book. Becca wasn't a thing. Cassie wasn't a thing. Those characters, these new characters were not a thing in the book. It's an original story. So, went off on a small tangent there. Smoke swirl or some sort of magic stone, or it could be a portal. Any of those kind of things for the swirl. The moon, or the sea, spoiler alert, the sea is obviously a crescent moon. So that's going to have something to do with it, I'm sure. So we know that there's some symbolism going on in the new logo. We also know that this is being filmed in Rhode Island, in several different parts of Rhode Island, so I'm going to try to remember them all off the top of my head. Probably going to get it wrong, but I know they were in Providence and Lincoln Park for the flashback scene. Providence, I believe, is where they shot the Salem Scarefest. I know they're somewhere else that I can't think of right now, which is where their soundstage is. Editing Casey will pop that name up there because I'm brain farting really hard. I didn't write notes before this. We're just going completely off script and we're just going for it. I keep looking at my past video files for reference. So they're filming it in Rhode Island, not in Salem, which we know does mean we're not going to get any Easter eggs from the scenery from the first movie, which really sucks. That really sucks. It kind of bites the big one, but that's okay. That's okay. We're still we're figuring it out. Okay, we know that practical effects are coming back, which I'm really freaking happy about because we're getting practical flight, which I have seen quite a bit of footage, and it just looks so great. Well, I've seen a lot of footage of Bette and Sarah, not so much of Kathy. I'm wondering what's going on there. Which gonna bring me to my next point real quick. We could be setting up a possible redemption arc for the girls. Which I'm kind of for at this point, but man, they are gonna have to do some major backstory and damage control for that to work out, because they're not good people. They are murderers. They are cold-blooded murderers that I love with every fiber of my being. That says a lot about me, doesn't it? But we're looking at a possible redemption arc, I think. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure on that. It's just speculation. A lot of my theory is just speculation, but some of it is grounded in possible things like Mayor Trask, that I'm never going to let that go. And if it doesn't happen, you guys are going to see one very disappointed YouTuber. We're looking at a possible redemption arc. I could kind of see it working. I can definitely see it not working. For the reasons that I just said. They're cold-blooded murderers. Good luck redeeming that, Disney. But, I mean, you redeemed a puppy killer and Maleficent, so, I mean, you know, go for it. I would kind of like to see it happen. I would like to see it happen, actually, at this point. Not necessarily a kinda. I would like to see it happen. Because I think it would make things a lot more interesting to see them grow as people. But, again, this is a two-sided story. We gotta catch up with the protagonists at some point, don't we? We'd be spending the entire time on the Sanderson sisters. Not that I'd have a problem with that. But, you know what I mean. If we're going just individual arcs, I can kind of see Sarah turning to the good side a little bit more. I could see Mary turning to the good side a little bit more. It would have to be all three of them for Winnie to turn, because she ain't gonna go good without probable cause. And by probable cause, I mean her being manipulated for 300 years by possibly Mayor Trask. I have built this way too far up in my mind. Oh, God. I'm gonna be so disappointed, y'all. I'm gonna be so disappointed when I find out I'm wrong. Oh, gosh. But, yeah, I want to see it. I think it would be good. But I'd be totally happy if we didn't do that, because I just... Shenanigans. All the Sanderson shenanigans, please. God, I need more. I've been needing that for so long. Also, shifting focus from the main thing to a little bit of behind-the-scenes work other than the practical effects. John Debney is coming back to score the movie again. Yay, yay, yay. Yay, yay, yay. We're gonna get another awesome soundtrack. We're gonna get another amazing score, because John Debney's coming back, and I'm really freaking excited about that, because his first score is amazing. It's amazing. And I'm sure he's going to throw back some of the, like, Hocus Pocus suite stuff, and we'll be able to hear that again. Oh my gosh, I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. Another thing we know is, like I mentioned earlier with Giles, who I'm pretty sure is going to be played by Sam Richardson. We know he's going to be Giles is going to be the owner of the magic shop that now takes place in the Sanderson cottage. So still don't know how I feel about that. I feel a little bit better about it now that I've seen the images. I think it's going to work. But I'm like, why would you convert that place into a magic shop? Did you watch the first movie? Allison said people got hurt there a lot. Well, she said a lot of spooky things happen there. Well, if you read the novelization, which I have over there somewhere, those spooky things were injury, and I think somebody had a heart attack, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's not spooky things. That's mortal peril, folks. I wouldn't have converted that into a magic shop. I would have burned it down if it was me, but I also wouldn't, because I'd like to live in the Sanderson cottage someday. But, you know, money. So I think that'll be interesting, which leads me into the most recent video that I did, which you can watch by clicking this thing right here. I am not doing good at giving editing Casey signals, so she's just going to be really PO'd through most of this. So the most recent image that dropped was the interior of the magic shop. We see that Winifred is getting Book back. But is it Book? Is it Book? We don't know. She is summoning a book to her. But we don't know that it is Book, because there are those replicas at the back of the shop that look exactly like him. So I'm wondering if they get faked out and somebody else has the real one. Somebody else could possibly be Mayor Trask, because he has the authority to deal with historical objects like that. I'm not saying he's got the motivation to be the bad guy, but come on! Everybody thinking it's another Sanderson sister gonna be the bad guy. This guy's right under everybody's nose!
People are so blind!
Oh, gosh, dang. We know that there's a new song dropping. We know what it is. Unfortunately, that's a leak I really wish hadn't gotten out. We know that it's One Way or Another by Blondie. I have not watched it. I am not going to watch it until the movie comes out. Let's make that clear. I'm not watching it ahead of time. Go for it if you want to. I'm not spoiling that for myself. I already got the title spoiled for me, and that's bad enough. I'm really excited to see them singing together again, though. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, golly geez. I cannot wait for that. I hope we get another banger out of this. I'm sure we're gonna get another banger out of this. Like, I Put a Spell on You was. Which leads me to thinking, are we going to get another version of Come Little Children? Because that would make me really happy. And can we make it a little longer than 42 seconds? Thank you very much. Because that's driving me crazy. And while we're on the subject, somebody give Mary a song. Jeez, that's just... let her have her moment, guys. Quit pushing her to the background. She's just as interesting as the other two. Oh my goodness. I don't know. There's a lot coming. There's a lot coming, and I'm sure I've missed a few things. But everything we know to this point is we know the cast list. We know they're filming in Rhode Island. We know the girls are back. Yay, yay, yay. We know Doug Jones is back, which recent footage of him just dropped, but I could not get the videos to play for nothing. I have tried multiple times, and it just won't work on any of my devices. I don't understand. But apparently the shot was his pre-recorded voice, and a headless Billy was chasing a girl. We don't know who it was, but she was carrying his head, and he was yelling, "Follow the sound of my dust, you, follow the sound of my voice, you bag of dust," or something like that. So we know his mouth isn't re-sewn shut, which is great, because that means he's gonna have lines this time, other than the last 5 minutes of the movie. Yay, Doug Jones! Who is fantastic in What We Do in the Shadows, by the way. If you haven't watched that, watch it for him. Oh my god. So we know Billy's back. We know what did I say? I said cast list, filming in Rhode Island, the girls are back, Billy's back. We know we're getting a flashback to the Sanderson sisters as children, which means we might see Mama Sanderson, which I really hope we do. We know Tony Hale's playing a guy called Reverend Trask. Wow. PTSD from Dark Shadows. PTSD. Mayor Trask. We can only assume his ancestor was a Reverend Trask. That came out of me completely unintentionally, guys. I got to the wrong fandom, but connections. We know Tony Hale's playing a dude called Mayor Trask, who may or may not be the secret villain. If I have it my way, he will be. Which could set up a redemption arc for the girls. And if we're setting up a redemption arc for the girls, is it going to be all three of them? Is it going to be one of them? Is it going to be two of them? Do we know? If anybody's getting redeemed, they could just stay villains the entire time. We know practical effects are back. Hallelujah. Practical effects are back, especially practical flight. Yay, no CGI flight. I mentioned a lot of stuff and I'm losing track. We know about the logo having some symbolism in it. We don't know what that symbolism is with the swirl. We do know the C is a moon. It is very much a crescent moon, and there's no way you can convince me otherwise. So we know those 10 things. We know John Debney is coming back to score the movie. Very, very excited about that. That means we're going to get another fantastic score. We know that Book is coming back, but we don't know if he's in somebody else's clutches. Mayor Trask! I'll let it go eventually, I promise. Maybe. Once I'm proved wrong. We don't know if it's actually Book or fake Book. I'm betting right now that it's going to be a fake Book, and that's going to set off the whole find Book, get it back, chase the protagonist, etc. Just like we had in the first movie. We know the sisters are coming back through a dark flame candle. Real original, guys. Again, I'm withholding judgment until I see the movie. Final thoughts. I really don't think we're going to get a fourth Sanderson sister. If we do, I hope it's done well, and by that I mean the suggestion I had for the everything I do want to see and everything I don't. If you absolutely had to do this, make it a half-sister, but it's Winifred's dad and another woman. So she's only related to Winnie. And she can be the bad guy that way. We really don't need a fourth one. Plus, please don't screw up my channel name. I don't want to change it again. Please. I don't know. I just can't see it happening simply because they're just not going off the book. If I didn't make that clear earlier, guys, they're not going off the book. It is an original story. Could they steal a couple of things from it? Sure. But I just don't see it happening. I can't see them doing anything with that. If they do, God, I hope it's done well, because that's just not gonna make any sense at all. It's just not. Like, where did you come from?
How do I put this? When a mommy cat and a daddy cat love each other very much, they decide.
So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what we know right now about Hocus Pocus 2. More news, I'm sure, is on the way. I'm very excited to learn more. I'm really, really excited for when we get our first teaser trailer, which, hey vey, I don't know when that's gonna be, but it's probably gonna drop right before I have to go to work one morning, and I'm just gonna be spending all day at my desk going, oh my god, I'm ready to go home, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I gotta go home, and I gotta react to this, I gotta record, I gotta... So, just a heads up right now, when that teaser trailer does drop, I'll record it the night it drops, but it'll go up the very next day, because Wi-Fi. So, just a heads up on that. That is pretty much all we know about Hocus Pocus 2 up to this point. If I missed anything that I've covered before, just go watch all my videos. Please. I'd appreciate the views. And that's all I've got. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and me just trying to ramble stuff off without a script, drop a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm trying to hit 1,000 before Hocus Pocus 2 comes out, so I'm going to say the deadline is probably going to be October 1st. We still don't know. Oh yeah, that was the other thing we know. It's coming out in fall of this year. How vague can you be, Disney? Could you just give me a month? A month would be good. So, trying to hit 1,000 before, tentatively, October 1st. So please, please, please hit that subscribe button, because apparently only 37% of you, I think is what my demographic was, 37% of you are subscribed, and 63% of you are not. So please rectify that situation before I have to put a spell on you. Please hit the subscribe button. Thank you. And if you are not, no. And if you're a regular on this channel, drop that like anyway, because I'd really appreciate it. And comment down below your thoughts on everything we know up to this point. Everybody can comment on everything we know up to this point. Y'all can tell me how wrong I am about this, that, or something else. I don't care. I've got my ideas. I'm gonna stick with my theories. Until proven otherwise. So yeah. Everybody share your thoughts down below. That is all I've got for you right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am Casey Zolgaman, aka the 4th Sanderson sister, and I will see you guys later.